Hi guys, welcome back to Falafel Reacts. On this channel, we react mainly to our Girl World personalities, Amberlyn Reed, Foodiebeauty, and some other people. Sometimes it's from an era perspective where I give like translation, cultural context, but most of the time it's from the perspective of a human being with common sense. So if that's something you enjoy, please check out my other videos and consider subscribing. Today we're reacting to at least two of Foodiebeauty's live streams. One of them was cut short, so that one we can get through quickly. And then one of them's longer, but there's no video as usual. The fan is pointed right at the mic, so it is what it is. I'll try to like edit out the long bits of silence the best of my ability. Yeah, I have a new mic, so hopefully this is better than what my audio has been. I'm trying a new setup where it's mainly me and then you see her here. So hopefully that is good for you guys. Let me know. Yeah, grab a snack, grab a drink, forget about your problems, forget about your job, forget about your last therapy session, because right now we're digging deep into someone else's problems. And hopefully that gives us reprieve from our own lives for just a little bit. Okay, so the first live stream we have, oh my God, this face, this angle. Okay, first live stream is a little over 9 minutes. I have her at 1.25 times speed. It's titled Let's Talk. Let's see where this takes us. What did he just say? Hold on. Closed captions on. Rewind. Salah starts off the live stream strong. I know that the closed captions say, can I pull first? But I think what he actually said was, can I poop first? Salah, please don't bring up pooping, okay? You are in no position to be caught anywhere near that word. Anywhere near synonyms of that word in any language that you are able to speak. Okay, no pooping discourse for Salah at all, ever. Okay, he doesn't need to try us today. Straight to mute. Straight, we are muted. Black screen, okay. They're engaging in pooping discourse, okay? And I will not speak on that. Like any day. Like, absolutely any day, lady. The fan. We're only 39 seconds in. How many times have I had to pause it already? The fan, at maximum speed, pointed right at the mic. She looks terrible. She looks swollen. Her eyelids are just, like, ballooned. And look at the hijab, how it's pulled up, like, so close. Because you know it's hiding. It's hiding things. Oh my God, it's already so much has happened in the first 39 seconds. This is going to take me forever to edit. Oh my Lord.
All right. Yeah, I might have to just switch to videos, I guess. I don't know what to tell you.
Her paws are out. She's subjecting us to all of this eating noises and the fan. She looks like she's in a terrible attitude, and we started off the stream with Salah talking about poop. So maybe we're doing our best. She's certainly not doing her best.
Hey, Deirdre! My channel and content is what it is. Hey, Melodios.
You guys, my life, it is what it is, okay? It's terrible. It's low effort. I'm not gonna improve it. It is what it is, okay? Don't expect me to get better, okay?
I'm okay. Hey, Katie. I'm eating hot dogs, cheese, and pita bread.
She's eating with her mouth open, facing a camera. First of all, no, like, this is not even like a proper mukbang, so you can't even use that like as a guise of what you're doing. She's just being gross. Like she can't even start her live stream or like live stream for 1 hour without eating. She has to like nibble. Like, I'm not saying don't gorge on food, because we have to meet people where they are, and meeting her where she is a person that likes to overeat. So just like I said before, do it before or after the live stream, right? Like before or after your meeting, not during the meeting, because it's gross. Like, why do we have to see you eat? Why do we have to hear you eat? Oh.
It's okay now? Well, showgirl, since all you want to do is complain, I'll see you out and do you a favor. Bye. Okay, there we go.
I think people are allowed to give feedback as long as they're not obviously being trolls. Like, I have gotten tens of comments about my audio, and I wouldn't have known how terrible it was if enough people, like one person, like, okay, maybe it's just on their end, but you kind of need a lot of people to tell you, hey, can you do this? Can you do that? For you to know. And then you discern on your own, are they being a troll or is there like some ounce of legitimacy?
Show him the beauty door. Teardrop. Hey, Kelly.
Someone in the comments most recently told me that they're from the UK and they want me to shout out the UK. Hey UK, hey England, hey Wales, hey Scotland, hey England, Wales, Scotland, England. Yeah, no. England, Wales, Scotland. Oh, Northern Ireland. Oh my God. Oh my God. Am I already showing how I'm politically aligned? Oh my God. No. Hello to the United Kingdom, which consists of Wales, Scotland, England, and Northern Ireland. Hi, I just want to make sure that I got all of them. All of you guys. Appreciate you. Thanks for being here. Whoever left that comment, hi. I read it and I reminded myself. Her saying, hey, Aussie girl. Hey to all the Aussies and the Kiwis and everyone. Glad you're here.
The quality of the internet. Sorry, I can't.
Hey to the Floridians. I was just in Florida. Shout out to you.
What do you want me to do? Create a whole new, like, you know? It doesn't buffer for me. Hi, Tracy. It depends on how long it takes me to upload. Scott Lassie, member for 24 months. Haha, bye, Moni. Hello, Beauty Beezer. Beauty Bees. 24 months, 2 years. Thank you, Trixie. Yeah.
Okay, genuine question, but like, what's the point of being a member of a channel if they don't do member exclusive content? Like, I get wanting to support creators and stuff, but why would you be a member if... Oh, well, I guess you can't be in the chat unless you're a member. Okay, so then that makes it worth it. Okay. All right, because I'm always like, YouTube is free and like you will eventually make money from the ads. So like, why introduce something else? But okay, actually it makes sense. If only members can comment and that's how she makes money and that's how... Okay, never mind, that makes sense.
I don't mind you telling me how you feel, but like, if all you comment is complaints, like that showgirl lady, then see ya. I don't think she knew how to get out to leave or something, so I did her a favor. Hi, Tammy.
Okay.
Thank you, pretty hand.
He's being so gross.
Am I back now? Okay, am I back? Am I back now?
Salah is back from pooping.
Okay.
I got a lot of questions that I don't want answered about that.
No, I didn't clean. Because we were out all day visiting.
You didn't clean because you were out all day. Okay, you've since come back. Then clean then. Clean then, bro. Like, you are out and now you're in. You did not clean and now you can clean. Like, problem solved.
People, so we just got back. But there's not really much cleaning to do. A few dishes. Big deal. Tomorrow, if all goes well, I have to do a lot of walking. Oh my gosh.
Okay, I think this was filmed the day before she dropped her, like, Christian Amanpour cosplay video, where she was out in... Where did she go? In Daraa. Oh, yeah, she went out in Daraa, which is, like, a politically important place in Syria, and she was, like, on the ground, and Salah was filming her from the car. I did a reaction to it, so, like, check the last video, but the whole thing was just really gross and uncomfortable, and the longer I sat with it and thought about it, even after I did my reaction, the more upset I got, which is why I'm like kind of like annoyed, like really annoyed with her right now. But I think this is what she's talking about. And this is like the behind the scenes. This is like behind the scenes NBC correspondent footage because look how annoyed she is, okay? How is she supposed to be Christian Amanpour with this attitude, okay? Or like Anderson Cooper. He wants to go to those places. He's like excited to hear people's stories. Look at this attitude.
I have to do a lot of walking. Oh my gosh. Right, hun?
Yeah. You ready?
No.
What a child. What an absolute child. Like, how dare you even go to a place like that where people have suffered, are still suffering, and the day before, while you're stuffing your big, fat, ugly face, you're like, ugh, I'm gonna have to do so much walking. I'm so annoyed. No one is forcing you. Literally, no one is forcing you to do a shitty job at reporting any kind of historical, political things related to Syria. In fact, we implore you not to. So, like, don't complain, don't do it and then complain, or like, don't complain before you've even done it. Plus, I don't believe that you even walked a lot, okay? He drove in his car and he was too scared to get out of his car because people would know that he looks Arab and they would come up and talk to him, and then he would have to talk to them and explain the embarrassment of what he was doing. So he stayed in his car. He was like, okay, run out the car, you do this thing, I'll record you. He recorded you for like 5 seconds. You scurried back, you waddled back to the car, and you got in. And then you got your slushie at the end like a child. So, I don't believe that you walked, okay? No.
Like hours.
Liar.
Yeah. You'll see. I'm gonna do video. Hey, Nicole. No, Slove's birthday's in a couple months. So kind of soon, I guess.
I also forget that they're like 10 years apart or something ridiculous like that, which is funny. That is like a whole other like very strange cultural thing. Like, that is not acceptable. Which, like, I don't agree with. Like, as long as everyone's an adult, like, it should be okay, but that is super weird and strange and odd, and people are talking.
Proclaimers. Yeah, so. Proclaimers. Yeah, Papa Willie. I'm not gonna sue Just Reason, but I'm gonna report her to Spring, so. I have.
Yeah, you're not suing anyone because you have no money and you have no ability to even contact an attorney or do anything that requires more than 3 brain cells functioning at the same time. You're not doing that, first of all, and you're not going to report anyone to anything because you just like, I just don't have faith in you being able to do anything right, like, at all.
Done that.
Like, that is just, that's like, I've been getting like comments from people saying like, be careful, she'll copyright strike you. First of all, I don't care. Okay, I have a whole job. Like, this is fun for me, and I will keep coming back. I will be like the pest that she keeps trying to squish. You know, like roaches, you keep trying to squish them and they keep coming back. I'm gonna come back, okay? I'm going to come back as long as you're being problematic about Arabs and Muslim online, and probably even after. I will keep coming back.
But I will.
Literally in the first 39 seconds, I transformed this video more than she has like transformed her life over the past year. So come on.
Anyway.
Where's my spacesuit? I want to fix the internet in the space.
Yeah, please.
Let's go.
Take Julia.
Why?
No, don't. Baby.
Whatever song.
I'm tired of live streaming, honestly. With this internet.
The audacity of her saying, I'm tired. Tired of what? Nothing you do should tire you. You don't do anything. This is like the absolute laziest, low effort content ever, and she's tired of it. Like, what is there? The only thing you can, like, less than this is to just do nothing. Is to just, like, not even come online. Not even just, like nothing. Just, like, seal without even recording it.
I know Scratch Card. I'm in Syria. In case you didn't know, they just recovered from over a decade war, so.
Bro, shut the hell up. You don't know anything about that. You're just stuffing your face. There's food on your mouth. I can see your mouth as it's chewing. You're deplorable and you're gross.
Very bad. Really, Nicole? What does that mean? Yeah. Go watch the latest video. I don't know why the internet is not that great.
What can I do?
Nope.
going to go to Uganda and beautiful data
No. It's like every second.
for this weekend.
Oh, she's pissed off with him. He's trying to go to the veranda, like the veranda. He's trying to go outside. I didn't hear the other thing he said, but she's like, no. She's super annoyed. First of all, why is he suggesting alternate things? Dude, we've established you don't work, okay? You're a scrub, okay? And you're a broke ass bitch. So let her at least make her bag. Let her make some coin, because what else are you guys gonna do? Okay, so the first live stream cut off at like 9 minutes 33 seconds very abruptly. I think the internet went out. So we're at the second live stream titled, Well, Changes Are in the Air. It's over an hour. I do have it at 1.5 times speed, okay? You guys, I just can't. I'm sorry, I just can't. Like, there's no video. The fan is pointed right at the mic. Oh my god. But I think there are some like golden nuggets in this, so I'm gonna see how much I can get through.
Ease into the changes. I think I remember that song. But I mean, I just feel kind of like I need to make some changes with my channel and my content. Hey, pumpkin pie, don't let's go.
You will never make any kind of change with your content because that requires effort and a work ethic, and you famously don't have either of those, so.
Hi. I'm moving to the USA. Hey, from Yellowknife. USA. Would you guys seriously want me to move to the USA? You sound excited about that. Do you remember when Kelly Osbourne did the cover of Papa Don't Preach?
I would love her to move to America. I would love to see that. I would love to see her vlog her first ERBs. I would love to see her try to go to the ER in the United States and use that as healthcare and then get the bill. I would love to see that.
Papa, I know you're going to be upset, because I was always your little girl. You should know by now, I'm not a beezer. Yes, you are. Hey, Miller. Hi, Miss Quinn. I don't like having...
Okay, I slowed it down a little. Also, her singing voice is like not terrible. It's like low-key good. It's like kind of good. That could be a hobby. She should develop that. Work on that.
the camera off. I like people looking at me. This is crap. Maybe a, what's that called where when I escaped Kuwait? What was I? A vigilante? No, not a refugee. What was
Oh
I?
my god. Just shut up.
Oh,
Just shut up.
a refugee? No. I like that song.
I'm just like I have no words. I have no words for her legitimately, even for a moment, thinking she was a refugee.
Song by Tom Petty. Hey, Melissa. Anyway, I'm gonna be
Hey, Melissa. Hi, Teardrop.
a fugitive. Yeah, I need fugitive merch. Hey, Amy.
How many times has she admitted it at this point? It started off as a joke, and then she increasingly started admitting it, like coming clean about the fact that she was a fugitive. Fugitive confirmed.
Yeah, fugitive. So what I'm thinking is, you know, nice, Deborah. Yum. What did you make? A cameo? Well, because of the internet, I tried to do longer ones, but I have to keep them short. Between usually maybe 1 minute around or 2 minutes, depends. Not too long. I mean, I would.
She can't perform the most basic parts of her job in Syria. That, to me, would be enough reason to not be there. If I'm living in a place where I don't even need to be, where I'm incidentally also unhappy, but I also cannot do the primary things that earn me money, and I'm the sole, like, provider in the household because my husband's a deadbeat, like my fake husband is a deadbeat, then that place is, like, not for me. It's just not. I don't understand, like, what she is... why is she insisting on being there? Is it really for this man? Like, this man cheated on you multiple times and guaranteed he's still doing it and would continue to do it. Okay, once a cheater, always a cheater. He's going to keep doing it. He does not care about you. Like, believe people's actions, right? Actions and behavior is a language. Like, believe that.
Make them longer if my internet could upload it, but I tried doing a longer one before, and it didn't work out. Bravo TV? Really? Asylum seeker? Well,
That's not even a joke. Don't even joke about that. Like, you are so lucky that you get to be on this platform to joke about being a refugee and an asylum seeker, okay? You are so lucky that you have the backup of going to Canada when there are so many people in Syria that would love to be able to go to Canada. They would love to be able to live in a place that's safe. where the government can provide them assistance, okay? Where there has not been war, where they're not at risk of like getting bombed by another country. So for you to joke about it is as distasteful as your face.
Oh, I mean, I'll have to do, like, I'll just have to do vlogs. That's the thing. So I'm thinking of doing, like...
Okay, so like, ugh, I'm gonna have to do vlogs. Like, she's talking like she's gonna be a martyr. Okay? That's still, like, very easy. As far as jobs go, that's very easy. Like, be grateful. Like, gain some perspective and be grateful.
Honestly, I kind of miss just food that I eat here, you know, and then... But try to make them better quality somehow. And then maybe do vlogs of, like, the souk and stuff, and, Okay, where...
She hasn't done it this whole time. I don't understand why suddenly she would do it, unless she's hurting for cash. Because her views are, like, kind of... They're like, not that great.
You're worried about the future of my channel. Well, I can't do anything about it. That's what's frustrating.
You're like a 42-year-old woman. Don't act like you have no agency, okay? You have one of the strongest passports in the world. You have a family system back in your home country. You have a job that does not require you to do anything. You don't have to get up in the morning. You don't have to commute to it. You just sit around and be your terrible self, and that earns you money. You have a lot of agency. You have a lot of options. You have more choice than most people. So don't act like... No one's gonna feel bad for you, bro. Who's feeling bad for you?
I would have to move out of here.
Okay, then do it. Like...
Okay, teardrop? Or somebody reliable? Qatar, no. I don't want to leave. I don't want to leave.
She can't afford Qatar, bro. She can't afford living there, and she can't just live there. You need, like, they don't, no, they're not gonna let you live there, okay? Qatar has a very strong, functional economy. They are a world power, okay? They do negotiations between the West and other countries in the Middle East, okay? They, like, Al Jazeera is headquartered in Qatar. They're, like, a serious world player. Tourism is through the roof, okay? They're working on becoming, dependent, like, not, like, if their oil reserves run out, to still have options beyond that, okay? So they are, like, they're not... Don't just assume because they're in the Middle East that they will just take anyone. Okay, don't just assume that like they want her there. Okay, they don't. The only reason she was even allowed in Kuwait was because she was visa hopping, and even then, the swiftness with which they booted her ass out, the swiftness, Qatar would be way worse. There's nothing tying them to Qatar. He does not have any kind of residency to bring her there. He doesn't have any kind of work situation. They don't care about her. Like they don't want her there. She could come and visit and spend money there for a little bit of time, sure, but. It's not that she doesn't want to live in Qatar. It's that she cannot. They will not take her.
My family. I mean, I don't want to leave my husband and my cat. And, you know, like, I've just settled in here. It's just that, like... I'm not going to go back to... Oh, no. I'm not going to go back to... I'm not going to leave a country just to, like... you know, have better internet to do YouTube, I guess. You know, I guess I would just have to do videos. I don't know how I would miss live streaming so bad, like...
I don't understand. That's a perfectly good reason. If you need internet for your job and the entire country does not have reliable internet, that's an excellent reason to leave. That doesn't mean that you don't like the country or that you wouldn't come back or that you wouldn't visit. Like, it doesn't have to be personal. It can just be like, hey, I put in like a good faith, like I put in a lot of effort to make this work and it's not working, so I have to go somewhere else. She's also so terrible financially. It's not like she can have a buffer of like a few months without earning income. Like she needs it. And she's chosen to tie herself up to a man that refuses to work and is overall just a deadbeat. So, I mean, you made your bed, now lay in it. Or leave. Or that.
I feel like I need to talk to you guys. Like I need to talk, you know? And express myself.
Because you have no other friends. You have no other interpersonal connections except your abusers and this fake relationship that you have where just a man kind of lives with you and mooches off of you.
And that's why I'm a YouTuber. Yeah. Starlink? I don't think you can get it in Syria. I would miss you too. I mean, I don't know what to do. Hey, kitty girl. The host is coming along. Later at night, yeah, like later than this, maybe. No, I don't want to... Listen, I talk to my friends. I have friends I talk to.
Did you qualify that? I talk to my friends. I have friends I talk to. This is giving the same energy as he has a job. It's legal, okay? You guys, it's legal. It's not illegal. This is like the same energy. If you have to say, I talk to my friends. Yes, I have friends. Okay, I have friends, you guys. I have friends. I went to my job. Yeah, I have a job. I have a job. I work. It's giving that same energy. Let's see what she has to say.
And then so I have my share of, I'm very social now. Very.
She's a liar. This is why we say you lie as much as you breathe. Because not 1 to 2 live streams ago, you were saying that you don't like how many people come over to the house. And in fact, very often you go to a room to isolate yourself because it's too much. And you don't know any Arabic, bro. Like, you barely know 3 or 5 words. And okay, you're employing more phrases, but your pronunciation's terrible. And you're just like, you're not even practicing. After 4+ years, maybe at this point, living in the Middle East, you're not even able to have a basic conversation. So I don't believe this. I'm very social now. So you're saying that for the entirety of your life, you had a certain behavior, you had a certain way of living, and suddenly within the past 2 live streams, you've altered that, you've changed that. No one's buying that. Like, it's such a dumb thing to lie about because like no one's gonna believe this.
Different for me, but I'm getting used to it and I like it. I feel like I have a life, you know, like I feel.
You don't have a life. You sit around, you seal, you eat, you use your beezers in lieu of couples therapy for your fake relationship. Your man doesn't work and you hate your life. So if that's a life, then I guess technically it is life.
Like, I don't know. And tomorrow we have a full day. And then I'm gonna have to edit. Like, I'm going out and I'm gonna do I'm gonna try to do like a lot of content, but it's gonna be a lot of fully trad wife mode.
Okay, 2 things. First of all, this is her like preamble to her like 13-minute video where she stood outside for a few minutes and gave inaccurate information. Like, that was a 13-minute video, okay? Like, you didn't do that much editing because you didn't even do that much filming. Okay, like a quarter of the video was you filming the slushie that you got at the end and then filming in the car saying bye. Okay, that was like a quarter of the video. And then like, I don't know, like 60% of the video was B-roll with like poppy music in it, even though it was like about something very sad and depressing. Also, you're not a trad wife. You can't be a trad wife because that implies that you do stuff around the house. That implies that you keep the house clean, that you cook meals, that you take care of your man. No. Also, in that dynamic, the man works. So already just based off of that, like, you're not even close, bro. You're not. You're really not.
It's good to be busy. I know, but like YouTube, like, it's not just like YouTube. Like, if you're a YouTuber, YouTube should be a big part of your life. It's your job. It's your, you know, it's obviously if you're doing YouTube, you pretty much love doing it, you know. So I haven't talked to you in forever. That's true. Thank you, Teardrop. I love you guys.
I don't understand her point. If you're doing YouTube, it means you love YouTube. Okay? I don't know why that also means that you have to let go other parts of your life and not take care of yourself and not do anything else. Like, not like, you can do YouTube content, love the YouTube content you're doing, and still do the dishes. Like, what is the overlap?
I'm a new viewer fan. I don't watch hate stuff. I like to figure out things myself, so I've been watching some of your old stuff.
Bro, come over here. Come to my channel. Get this side. Get this perspective.
How am I living forever? Miriam will be filming tomorrow, yeah. A fancy restaurant? Thanks, Melodious. No. I don't know how long, though. It could be, like, a while, maybe. It depends. It depends on the future. Who knows? I mean, you know, I don't like to say, you know, anything can happen, but we don't plan on leaving anytime soon. Hey, Raven.
It is so sad to be at her age and so desperate for a man that you're willing to live in a place that you are so uncomfortable in, that you're so unhappy, that you don't understand anything around you. You want to do that so that he doesn't cheat on you again. That you're willing to put up with that. That is so pathetic.
You know, I feel it's cool Salah has his own house.
It's a family house. It's not his house, okay? Let's just get one thing straight. It is not his house. It's his family's house that he's taking care of and doing some things. He's not doing anything actually. He's like overseeing other people with actual skills coming in to fix the house. He's just like kind of overseeing that. And it's the family house and family members stay there whenever they visit Syria. Okay, clocked.
And it's starting to feel really homey now that we're setting it up.
Thanks, babe.
Right, sweet love?
Why is he always around her? Like that would annoy me if my man was like always in my vicinity when I'm trying to work. Like do your own thing. Why are you always there?
Like your home?
Of course, it's my home.
Also, if this was really his house, how come we never heard about it in Kuwait? How come she was never like, oh yeah, like he has a perfume business, but his main job is like a real estate mogul in Syria and he has a house there that he's fixing. We never heard about it until they like after a while of being in Syria. Literally never heard about it.
I didn't really trust you at first when I first saw it. When we walked through it when it was
Of course you don't trust him because he's a liar and a cheater and he's jobless.
not fixed up, and I was like, wow. It's very big and it's very, you know, yeah, mashallah. Yeah.
Bro, don't even bother saying mashallah, okay? Ain't no one trying to ihsad meaning like the evil eye. So whenever you talk about something that another person's proud of or just anything that a person has, Arabs or Muslims will often say mashallah, which is like, you know, trying to like ward away the evil eye. But like no one's giving this house the evil eye, okay? I'm not shading it. I'm sure it's like very nice and it has a lot of levels because that's usually how it is. Like it'll be like a not multi-story. Like, you know how in cities they'll it's not like a duplex, just like a lot of apartments so that when people come back, like different families, like the cousin and the wife can stay here and the brother and whatever. And so I'm sure it's big and I'm sure it's very nice. And I believe that it is being worked on. And I believe that it is a good and safe place for him and his family members when they visit. But like you haven't shown us any of it. And I'm not saying that you should, but I'm just saying like, relax, bro. Relax. It's not even yours. Don't even take credit for this.
We've been, I've done like some, but Salah and other people, like, you know, contractors and stuff, I've done most of it.
Yeah, he's not done shit. It's just been contractors and he's like sort of overseeing the whole operation.
And family. Yeah. From the cooking, Melodious. Hey, Ravencrow, thank you for the cake. I could go for some. Thank you. Yeah. Well, my kitchen, yeah, you saw the sink. I like how it's like a big sink. Like, I don't know, but it's obviously not like it's not obviously like Western style, super modern, brand new. You know, it's an older home, but it's still cozy. And
That's not even in the top 100 list of annoying things that you've shown us in Syria. Like, trust me, the sink or like the state of the house or how the house looks like. I feel like your audience are smart enough to know that in different countries and in different cultures, houses look different, especially if they're undergoing renovation. Literally everything else that you've shown or talked about has been annoying and problematic. The exploitation of a child with disabilities, you stealing the money, you not talking about them afterwards, you insisting on like showing their face and their name and faking the location of the school or God knows what you did with that. Like everything you've done has just been so sketchy and seedy. And the video that you just dropped where you were, I mean, some of my comments were saying that it's war tourism. And it's not even like, I don't even think it's that. I think she was just being so stupid and insensitive. Like I understand the concept of like some people being fascinated by like World War II. And so like they visit all of the World War II places, you know, they go to like Dunkirk, they go to Auschwitz, they visit all these places that have like morbid histories because they're very interested in that. And I feel like there's a way to do that to satisfy your interests without being insensitive. And I don't think she even did that. Like, I would even call what she's doing war tourism. I don't even think it rises to that level of, like, sophistication. I think it was just her being an asshole because that's what she is and she doesn't care about people and she wanted a quick coin. That's it. That's all. I'm pretty sure that was it for her.
for us, and I don't know. Some people don't bring me down. Hungry like a wolf?
With all these haters morons, I'm showing the house. Nothing.
With all these hater morons, yeah, we're not gonna show the house. I think I had expired hot dogs.
Okay, first of all, it's hard to hear anything because of the fan. So actually, Chantal, if you're trying to fix your content, don't have a fan running when you're live streaming. You're not going to be able to bear it because you can't even bear an hour and a half without stuffing your face and like chewing without your mouth closed. But he's so annoying. Salah is so annoying in the background. The only thing he's like locked into is like discourse on the haters. That's the only contribution he brings. We're not going to show the house because of all the haters, okay? And don't show it. And there's still going to be haters. Like,
Like, for me, it's only for the visitors. I will show them, but you know the story.
you also don't have to show it. Just like, it is like, just set that boundary. We're not showing the house. Say it once and then don't say it again and just don't do it. I don't understand. Like, they're acting like it's open for negotiation just from the way that they're talking about it. Like,
What, Katie? What do you mean? Come undone is a Duran Duran. Yeah, I think so, anxious. But, like, my channel does make me happy, too. Oh, her daughter said that song was playing. Oh my gosh, that's awful. You know, that, I don't know. You know? No one's coming to Syria to get you. No, it's just about having something that, you know what I mean? Like,
we're constantly saying, you know what I mean? Just comes off like so low IQ and ignorant and stupid. Just finish your sentence. It's okay to say, once you've said your thought, to say, you know what I mean? Because sometimes you do want to check for comprehension, even if it's rhetorical, even if the person can't reply to you because you're in video. But to just constantly finish the words and the phrases, like everything she says with you know, oh, it like grinds my gears. It's like one of my pet peeves about her. But also right now she's talking about how she likes to keep something secret. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, she wants to keep some things like close to her chest and not show the audience because she thinks that the audience will like make hate videos or whatever or pick it apart. I think that is more of the reason. I don't think it's because she values privacy, because she has no boundaries, does not care about privacy. Like, we'll talk about marital problems, talks about the most gross TMI stuff on live. I don't think it's that. I don't think it's a value system associated with privacy and boundaries. I think Salah is really just preventing her, and she's trying to like hold off that urge for as long as possible so that she doesn't get roasted. We're like, God, exposing God knows what, right? Like, oh my God, who knows what we'll find out if they show us the house, what we'll see. Anyway.
it's like, it's his family home. Why would he want it on the internet?
See, it's not his house. It's not his house. I knew it. Okay? Because no one has like their house back home. Okay? Like, it's the family house. No young Arab has a house back home. It's the family house that you all pitch in to renovate. And like, for example, if I wanted a house back like home in like my parents' village, I would like now as an adult put together money and like start building it. And that would take many, many years to build. And I'd have to go keep visiting and checking on it. It would be like a whole thing. But most of the time, you just like add an extension to the family house, or you just help renovate it, or you don't even really build. You just like keep whatever is there, and whenever you go to visit, that's where you stay. Okay, it's not his house. It was never his house. It will never be just his house. It's the family house that he's overseeing construction on. And even in the same live stream, we've been live streaming for 28 minutes. She could not keep a consistent lie. It's the family home.
Be picked apart by people, you know, that, I don't know.
And that nuance matters. Like, that nuance, it's not that it matters in the grand scheme of life or things. It's just that they make it a point to lie about the dumbest stuff. So I'm going to call out the dumbest stuff.
I mean, it's more than creepy. Yeah, it's way messed up. Hey, Rosemary, baby mama.
I don't understand. Like, this has been my thing with her from day one. Like, did you really not think that there were Arabs watching your content? Did you really not think that there were people that understood the culture, that were part of the culture, that were watching you, that... Like, well, I don't, like, who did you think was watching you? You're putting stuff online. Like, literally anyone could see it. Surely, especially since you present yourself differently now, you've scrubbed all the old content, you go by a different name. At the very least, she should have assumed that the algorithm would get pushed out to Arab speakers or, like, people from that culture and that religion. So I don't... Of course we're gonna know what you're talking about.
Farrah Fawcett played her? Oh, I didn't see that movie, but that's... Oh. Who's that other woman that did that to her kids? And yeah, it's Diane. Teardrop. Okay, I was thinking we were gonna watch a movie called The Clown in the Cornfield. What? No, Ashley, I don't.
It's still so strange to me that he's disinvolved in her life. Okay, it's 11 p.m., so I don't know that I can keep saying get a job. But your job should be tiring you out so much throughout the day that by 11:30 you're asleep, or you're hanging out with your bros to talk about your workday, or you're hanging out with your family, or you're doing literally anything else. What happened to golfing? What happened to the golfing idea? Okay, Chantal, I know you're watching my videos and you took the feedback and you filmed some content outdoors. Great first step. Terrible job with the video. Very insensitive. You know, like, try again. Credit for going out, but that's where the credit ends. So since you are watching and listening, like golf, hello, we talked about this last time, golfing, 4 to 5 hour tee times. He can do with buddies. He can like smoke shisha afterwards. Okay, can we like work on that, please?
Need permits. Are you insane? What? There's like not even a steady government right now. You think they're gonna?
Cue Sabrina Carpenter's man-child.
Are you insane?
Oh my god. Okay, anyway.
Look how they're cackling. They're cackling about the state of the Syrian government and the state of Syria. Of course, they're like laughing all the way to the bank to pick up their like $55 from the bank because her views are trash. They're laughing all the way to the bank because even though they're both broke bitches, they get to exploit a government that is just like broken, an economy that's terrible. And I'm sure they're like not overly tipping people or like, I mean, all the stuff that I've talked about, exploiting the hospitality of the people around them, of the family, of the culture, of the inflation. Like, that's why they're there, because they're broke bitches.
Sorry, I can be a bee sometimes, eh?
Listen, there's nothing wrong with being a broke bitch. I've been there. There's nothing inherently wrong with that, but if you're acting like this, you're acting a mess, and you're denying that you're a broke bitch, I'm gonna call you a broke bitch.
I don't know how people do it. Hey, Chris Thomas. No, I mean, I don't know how people are always nice and positive. It's very hard. I got to admit. I prefer to be nice and positive all the time, but it's hard to stay that way.
No one is always nice and positive, but adults that are well adjusted and functional in life know how to manage moments when things are difficult, when they're stressed out, when they're anxious, when they're depressed, because they've spent their younger years and adulthood developing those coping skills, those coping methods. And there's people that they can talk to. There's different people that they talk to about different things. They have different levels of relationships. They have different outlets. You have nothing except the Beezers because you've set up your life that way. There's no reason. Like, you can have everything. You can have the dream of the hyper successful YouTube channel that you want. You can get your health back on track. You can be in a relationship with someone that genuinely loves you and cares about you. But you are not willing to put an effort for any of that, so you reap what you sow. You're not inherently at a disadvantage. The only way maybe is like at this point you've screwed yourself financially, but you know, you're working your way out of that. You've screwed your health up, so some things are going to be irreversible, but you have a lot of privilege that you need to acknowledge, that you need to be grateful for, and just start working from there. Like, it is never too late to start improving your life. It's not about being positive all the time. It's about knowing that if you have a grit and resilience and you're uncomfortable for a little bit, the payoff will be so worth it by the end of it.
Yeah, Kelly, I like some, for sure, I like Syrian music.
I was talking about Syrian music last video. Oh my god. What Syrian music do you like? Name some names. Drop the names. What Syrian music? Because I was literally talking about this last time. Okay, I don't know. Maybe I'm like giving myself way too much credit, but has she ever mentioned Syrian music specifically before I mentioned it? Girl.
Little Otik, a movie? That's great. I don't care. If people are upset, they can just go away. No, you can't, Callista. Goodbye. I don't want to hear it. I don't care. If people are upset, they can just go away. Anyone?
That's part of it too. As an adult, sometimes people are going to tell you things that are upsetting, and you have to trust your ability to determine, is this upsetting and unnecessary? Or is this upsetting now, but there's some truth to it? So I want to be receptive to that feedback. And more importantly, I want to give space for people in my life to be comfortable enough to give me that feedback, because I don't want yes men around me. So in the context of her only having her Beezers as any kind of like interpersonal relationship in that context, I think it would benefit her to at least keep some people that are critical. Not all the time, not people that are obviously trolls and like haters, because no one needs that in their life. But like if some people are like mostly complimenting you and like here for you and supporting you, but every so often they're giving you certain feedback, it would benefit you to keep them around.
The woman in the yard. Yeah, I guess spooky stoner, but it just, I don't think they executed it right. Like it could have been near me. I've heard like something, I don't know. Care, really, I don't. I'm not perfect. I never that are not true. They make everything negative. Callisto, yeah. I was saying that I'm not going to people who like come in here to bring up drama. Like I was saying, like why people might be upset. No, they're upset because they make themselves upset. You know, they amplify things. They invent motives for that are not true. They make everything negative. It doesn't. Nothing I've done recently warrants people to be 1,000 hate channels talking about. Like, remember when I didn't complete stop at a stop sign?
The exploitation of a child with a major disability online, where you use them to ask for money, then you took that money, did a quick trip to Doha to enjoy the AC, and gorged constantly on live stream. Like, all of that was live streamed for us. We're not making any of that up. You live streamed it. You talked about it. You asked for the money. You did not show receipts for the money. You got super defensive. You kept doxing the girl. You kept showing photos of her. You kept her on live stream even when you saw comments that were extremely inappropriate for the child. You consistently lied. You couldn't keep your lies straight. Like, there is a point where like there is speculation, and I don't entertain speculation that is not founded in anything. Like, I don't entertain that. But literally so much of that was on live stream. Like 99% of the conversation about that was just from what we've seen or read or heard directly from you. So I don't, like, what are you even talking about?
Or burying my hamster in nature. Like, they think, what do you think? I have an evil motive behind that?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know? Drama starving, exactly. So, Callista, I don't even want to hear it. I don't care why people are upset. I cannot make everybody happy. It's going to happen that I piss people off.
I mean, she's just being purposefully ignorant. Like, purposefully ignorant.
And more people are pissed because, listen, there's a lot of people who need to invent drama and hate to keep their livelihood going. They can't pay their bills unless they get on and take a crap online on me every day.
I pay my bills. My bills are paid, okay? In the same way that Amy Slayan has her bills paid, so do I. I don't get any money from this, okay? I'm not getting money from this. I will welcome it when I do, but it's not to pay my bills. Like, I don't understand. Like, this is the other thing that she'll say about reaction channels. It's like, oh, they're doing this for money. Or, oh, like they do this because they're bored. Or they do this because they're jealous. Or they do this because they're racist. Or they do this because insert, whatever. Surely not everyone can be all of those things, right? Not everything that every reaction channel says is because of all of those reasons, right? Like, maybe you can say some of them, but to say that everyone, like, that is just not even... Also, a lot of the stuff you do is just so outrageous. Like, it is so blatantly bad. The whole stop sign thing, okay, I'm not going to get into that because, okay, most people on the road do not fully 100% stop, do a complete stop. You know, like 4 feet before the stop sign and then inch forward and do a second stop, right? That's like how I was taught to actually do it. Do most people in my state legitimately 100% do that? No. Are you terrible if you don't 100% do that? No. But okay, that's just like one example of like, so like everything else that you did online, pretty much like 80% of all your other behaviors have been terrible and awful. Okay, like there's your nuance.
Okay, so that's exactly why. If you think for any other reason, I don't care. Really, I don't. I'm not perfect. I never claimed to be an angel. I'm not a role model. I'm just on here to chat and entertain you guys. For those of you who are entertained by my content, if you're not and you have beef or whatever, if you hate everything I do, if you're upset, you think I'm a scammer, that's your problem. Not mine. Okay, so...
I mean, it's not really my problem because it doesn't really impact my life apart from when I make this video and post it, and that's like for hee-hees and ha-has. But I am trying to make it your problem because I'm trying to have you not do this anymore. I mean, I have literally no control over that. I mostly just do this. Like, I don't even know why I do this. It's just because it's like a good time.
That's why those people are just going to be bye-bye from now. I don't want to hear your opinion on my life. I don't want to hear why people might not like me. I don't care. So that's
So then just like don't talk about it. Also that. Just don't entertain it. Don't talk about it.
it. All right. Thank you. Voice
Oh, this rage would have been so much better if she was on camera. Like, there's nothing like an on-camera live rage.
trembling. I think your hearing is trembling. Oh, shut up, Pat Ray. What a dumb... Look at how dumb this comment is. People care about the laws. Sure. I'm sure that somebody sitting in a stuffy hole in Montreal cares about Kuwait laws.
She has cussed out and got into a fight with at least 4 of her beezers in this live stream. And these are like paying members. Like actual paying members. She's gotten into a fight with them. Like at least try to be a little bit diplomatic or like ignore.
Give me a break.
Look at him laughing in the background. Bro, you don't have a job, okay? You mooch off your wife and you steal money from a disabled child. So I would not be laughing with my whole chest if I were you.
Since when? Didn't even care to pay their rent. They had 9 evictions, but they care about the Kuwait laws. I don't think that reaction channels really do. Sorry.
Wait, who is she talking about? Had 9 evictions?
And like, oh, sorry, I didn't look up if I'm allowed to bury the hamster on the beach. Like, it was in nature outside. I don't know. I used to always bury my hamsters in like nature in Canada. I didn't think it was a big deal. I doubt they would probably just be like, don't do that. Like, you know, like you're acting like I had like evil intent behind it. Like, what? And by the way, when you get buried, your body gets eaten by worms too. So Howie's not the only one. You don't know if he got eaten by a wild dog. How do you know?
What 9 evictions is she talking about? Like all, she said all the reaction channels and 9 evictions. I have no idea what she's talking about, but is it possible that there are reaction channels that have not had any evictions? Like, I don't, what is, I'm just trying to connect like her thought process and I don't see the connection. Also, having an eviction does not make you a bad person. Like you are not bad because you were evicted or you've had an eviction. Those two also are not correlated concepts.
Like, what? Like, this is what I mean. It's so parasocial. It's cringe.
In the same way that her having bankruptcy, that's not what makes her a bad person. That's not bad. I mean, it's a bad situation to be in, and it's indicative of just having very poor finances, and it's probably a sign of like larger impulse control issues that manifest in other parts of your life, but that does not necessarily equal bad person. In the same way that eviction does not equal bad person. So I don't even understand, like I'm trying to understand her point.
The things they complain about and obsess over, they need therapy more than me. Don't even bother me about that.
Yeah, psychopath.
Right. Like,
Reaction channels are psychopaths and they need therapy. Girl, are you okay? Okay. If you're gonna say that reaction channels need therapy, you need therapy, okay? When have you ever sought therapy? You and your man need couples therapy. You're literally on medication that should be under the supervision of a psychiatrist or a therapist, or that you should be utilizing in combination with therapy. So also psychopath, like it's neither here nor there. Whatever, that's just like dumb. I'm not even.
what? Remember that idiot with the tattoo forehead there right in the middle? She was like, oh my god, they showed Howie. Oh no.
Tattoo forehead? Who is she talking about? Do I like not watch anyone of relevance to her? Because I have no idea who she's talking about.
Like my dead hamster, okay? Like, losers, right? Yes, exactly. So, yeah.
So the first step for the treatment, they have to the outside. The second step, they have to go find a therapy, right?
Yeah. Well, the psychopath...
Bro, get a job. Get a job. Stop exploiting kids. Stop bringing shame onto your family. Find an age-appropriate person. You get therapy because you clearly have like relational problems that involve women that are misogynistic in nature and also involve poop. Okay, I'm not trying to get into poop discourse. I'm just saying, if one person, okay, there's 3 people right now in this room. Okay, there's 3 people right now in this virtual room. Me, Chantal and Salah. Who needs the most therapy? If we're being real, if we're being 100% real right now, it's not me and it's not Chantal, okay? I'm taking Chantal's side on this. It's not me or her.
I don't even know if they're psychopaths. I don't know.
The third step, you have to keep going to the therapy and accept it and work on it.
Yeah. I mean, anyway, it's just stupid.
They are such a losers. So
Yeah.
Okay, let's say I'm a loser. Fine. You heard it here first. Falafel reacts, major loser. Biggest loser to have ever losered. Okay? That still does not take away the problematic stuff that you did that I pointed out that relate to the exploitation of a child with Down syndrome, where you begged for money and you stole that money. It does not undo that. It does not undo that. Amberlynn is always talking about nuance. There's your nuance.
Remember Del said how we should have gotten vet care? Y'all get effing real, like, please. Vet care. I mean, he lived to be two and a half, right?
Okay, like every living creature that you decide to take ownership of deserves vet care. Like what? That's her hot take. Hamsters only live for 2 years, so they don't deserve to be taken to the vet.
I mean, hamsters don't live.
this is the last thing.
Oh, are you guys there?
You know about the W.
The electricity cutting out her live streams, I don't think that's an electrical like grid problem in Syria. I think that is God. That is the hand of God. That is divine intervention. And I think he's kind of getting sick of this. He's like, let's just give people a break, okay? Let's just cut this off. She's saying hamsters don't deserve vet care because they only live 2 years. Cut it right there. Stop it right there. The hand of God works in mysterious ways.
Yeah.
Therapy.com.
Therapy.com, yeah.
So many people they need it.
Yeah. Better help.
Okay, find like another thing to roast people about. Okay, we've established reactors, losers need therapy. Next. Moving on.
Hey, stop eating my chips.
First of all, it's been, okay, so the other live stream was like a little over 9 minutes. This is an hour 17. So in an hour and a half, she started off a whole meal of like hot dog and cheese and bread. Gross, disgusting, but that was like a whole meal, okay? Now, I don't know, like 55, 60 minutes in, she has to eat chips. If even in a live stream, just to prove the haters and the loser reactors that need therapy wrong, if she can't even stop eating for that, okay, she's probably eating so much more when she's not on live. Also, he just called her out. He's like, stop eating my chips.
Desserts, plus nuts, what the heck?
She's like chewing with her mouth open because like the chew is like so like.
I always get told off in life for eating too much snacks. My grandma.
Your chips still.
Yep. Stop calling her out, Salah. If it's in the house, it's everyone's chips. There you go, Lisa.
Block her now.
No.
Not really. If you are known to eat like 6,000 to 10,000 calories a day and you're like food aggressive and you steal other people's food, no, don't eat my stuff, okay? Because you have a problem. So like buy your own crap. Don't eat my snacks. Those are my snacks. If she's allowed to be like food aggressive, why can't he?
Stop calling HTTP, bandit.
That was rude. Do you like sun chips? Yeah.
I said, shh.
Yeah. Okay.
You better be ready tomorrow.
Oh my gosh.
Under the heat.
I don't want to.
See? She admitted this. They're talking about the walking and everything she is doing tomorrow for the video, for her like CNN news correspondent cosplay video. She's saying, I don't want to. I don't want to. Then why did you? You could have literally spared everyone all of that and just not. Like, I'm on your side on this. You shouldn't have. You shouldn't have. I don't know why he forced you. But you guys are both mega losers. Okay, you're saying we're losers? Okay, fine, I'm a loser, but you're like a mega loser. Because you know what I don't do? I don't go to a war-torn place and do like the most insensitive, shitty-ass video and walk around. Well, not walk around, drive around, say, haram, Haram, oh, pity on these people. And then as quickly as possible, drive away from the scene to get a slushie. Okay, I don't do that. So I'm at the very least like a low to mid-level loser. I'm not like a major loser like you guys are.
I'm kidding.
Come on, Salah, please take me out. And then we'll take you out. No, I don't want to work a lot.
Yeah, that's true.
See, like they have some unresolved things that are coming out passive aggressively. Mind you, 10 minutes ago, he was saying that we need therapy. Okay? As Amberlynn likes to say, two things can be true at once. Can reactors not also need therapy and you? Like, we can all be on this therapy journey together. Okay?
Gatorade or Powerade? I don't know. That wasn't even that loud.
You're still thinking about the food?
Oh.
Tell him if you made
Okay, don't you know that I love food by now? Like, why do you have to cut me down for it?
that me down.
See? They're like calling each other out.
Shut me down and cut me down.
Him correcting her English is so good. It is so good that he's correcting her English. Confirmed here, she can't speak Arabic and she can barely speak English.
Yeah, why? Bitch.
There's many things more
She's saying lish, which is why.
interesting.
No, there's not. Like what? Mount Everest is not more interesting than a pepperoni pizza, okay? No, it's...
One of the most majestic mountains, one of the most majestic part of the earth is not more interesting than a pepperoni pizza. She's probably joking, okay? She's probably joking. But what a just crazy immature statement to make. First of all, why are we even like, how is this like a serious conversation between two adults? Not that adults can't like have whimsy and silliness in their conversations, but to say Mount Everest is not more interesting than a pepperoni pizza when they're like clearly passive aggressively arguing about her like obsession with food is kind of crazy.
not. Can you guys hear me?
Nobody can do it.
What do you guys like more? A grilled cheese or Mount Everest?
Silly.
I'm still waiting to see the base camp vlogs. How long before we get summiting base camp? Well, that wouldn't be summiting because that's not really a summit, but that's actually on my bucket list. I have like crazy things on my bucket list. Some things I've already done, but hiking to Mount Everest base camp is something like soonish I want to do to celebrate like something in my life. Yeah, but I go on trips where I hike. Like I've been on trips where every day I hike like 15 miles. Like that is the point. Like I travel, I go on a plane, land in the place, and like that's what I do. Not like to the level of Mount Everest base camp, but I'd love to do that. Honestly, it's just like it's the PTO holding me back. It's the time off that I would need for that whole trip that's holding me back at this point. But yeah, that is genuinely something I'd plan on doing in my life so long as I'm able to, like physically and mentally and financially, and so long as those things don't get impacted for some sudden reason, then that is something I will do in my life.
I saw that ass one. Awful. I don't know why he would agree to participate in any of that
See
crap
Mount Everest, please.
and why they would do that.
Like, who cares about the
Mount Everest bees. No, pizza.
Yes, base camp bees, base camp bees. Oh, she couldn't even do that like logistically because I mean, apart from like her physical ailments that would prevent her from doing that, in terms of just like food, because you would probably need to do it with a Sherpa if you're not an experienced hiker. Well, even if you are an experienced hiker, I'm assuming that she will take the route of a Sherpa. Okay, let's just entertain this, okay? Base camp, okay? She's just hiking base camp, which is around 19 days for the whole trip because you have to acclimatize and everything. At certain points on the hike, as you get higher and higher in elevation, there are certain foods that will not be given to you. And most of the time it's meat. Like you will not get served meat because of local customs and traditions and beliefs around eating meat at high altitudes. And it also gets difficult to transport a lot of food the higher you get. And so for many points, you will just be eating very basic, simple foods that revolve around like bread and lentils and oats. So stuff like that. And there is no other options. Like there's no DoorDash. You are not ordering food. There's no takeout. There's no pickup. So just that alone, that factor alone, I think would blow her mind. Like when you're in a place, oh, that it would also involve respecting like another place and another culture, which yeah, she can't just based on that alone, just based on respecting another culture and another landscape in another country, yeah, that immediately disqualifies her.
Pizza, grilled cheese. Okay, what's your favorite food? How about a big fresh Panda Express combo, or going zip lining? Which
My favorite food is stuffed grape leaves, wara inab. Oh my god, so good. I could eat that every single day. I've eaten that like many days in a row. Stuffed grape leaves, amazing. What else? Mainly Arab food. Like if I had to eat one cuisine for the rest of my life, it would be just like Palestinian food, Arab food. Because it has a lot of veggies. It's like Mediterranean. Yeah, like Mediterranean food, right? It's like the best food. Some of the best food for you. Sushi is also great. Like actual really good sushi, sashimi, like raw fish. But wara inab, okay? Wara inab all the ways. Wara inab in all of its ways. Cold, hot, Greek style, like Cypriot style, Lebanese, Palestinian, all the ways that wara inab comes is amazing. She's tried so much like authentic food in the Middle East, and for her to say Panda Express combo as one of her favorite foods is genuinely diabolical. Like,
one is more appealing to you?
Zip line.
Oh my god. Would you rather go to like what?
See, all the people agree with
No.
yeah.
No.
Yeah, what do you I mean, it's kind of useless comparing them because one of them is a food. Like they're just two different things. One of them is like an event that is adventurous, that is exciting, that will feel good to accomplish depending on like where you do it. And the other one is just like a combo meal at a fast food chain. Like
Mount Everest. Oh,
Okay, zip lining or really delicious Chinese food?
ziplining.
zip line.
Me and Salah agreeing right now is scaring me.
You're lying. They're liars.
But this is actually a very interesting conversation they're having on live because it shows the disconnect in how they approach life, right? Like one of the most important things when you're picking a partner is like, do they have just a baseline level of similar interests? Okay. And if one person would rather pick Chinese takeout and the other person would rather go ziplining, and like that is even like on the same metric for them, there's a huge disconnect. One person values food even if the quality of the food is terrible, even if they've had better food, but they're still picking the lower quality one. The other person is valuing an experience and adventurous things. That is just such a huge disconnect. I don't understand how you can cohabitate with that person beyond like a roommate capacity.
Ziplining looks stupid.
Ziplining looks stupid is such a weird statement. Like you can say, I'm scared of heights, so I don't think it would be good for me. Or right now, with my fitness level, I don't want to do it. Or I'd be happy to go with you and like, encourage you to do it, but I don't want to do it because it kind of scares me or whatever. Like there's so many other things you can say, but to say it looks stupid is just so weird. Like how does it look stupid?
I have no interest. Chinese food.
Yeah, you can just say I'm not interested in that. Like I am not interested in roller coasters, but I don't say that looks stupid. I just say I'm not interested in doing them. Like it doesn't do anything for me. It like a little bit scares me. But I'm not gonna say it looks stupid. That's just weird.
Dude, I have no interest in ziplining.
You say Everest, I have nothing interest.
No, I don't.
Are you doing rap? Poetry?
Yeah. You think so, Morgan? Yeah, that's awful. Ziplining while eating egg rolls. Ziplining while eating Chinese food. Shark diving? No, I would do dolphin. Okay, here's some adventurous things I would like to do, okay? Swimming with dolphins in the ocean.
I don't like activities that involve animals. I don't know if I'm even wording that correctly, but I've been to places where you can like do things on horseback or do things like that involve camels and stuff. I don't like doing that. Like swimming with dolphins, I would not do. I just don't. I feel like that's wrong. I'm not saying that everyone that does it is in the wrong. I just do not like my tourist slash adventurous activities to involve animals that are not humans, I guess. That, yeah.
Go in the ocean and swim with dolphins? Would you do that?
I mean, I guess if I was like randomly swimming in the middle of the ocean and just dolphins appeared and I was swimming with them, okay. Like that would never happen, but if they appeared as like a natural phenomena, but like I'm not going to seek out an activity that involves animals. Like, you know how they bathe, like you can bathe elephants in Thailand. I would not do that. Like as an activity, I would not. I don't agree with that.
Go to a monkey temple. Volunteer with elephants.
What did I just say? Yeah, I think some of those they do try to advertise it as if you're volunteering. Yeah, I don't agree with that. I don't think that we should be interacting with animals like that. The one thing I don't know, like safaris, you're not really interacting. And if you do pick a safari that's like owned by like local people and like that sustains not just, I mean, you can say that about the elephant bathing though. It can be owned by locals. I don't know. I feel like there is a way to do that where it's like observational and like more so learning as opposed to like going up to the animal and doing something with them, or where the animals are kept or like they're in some level of captivity as opposed to like the animals being on a reserve. Does that make sense?
Go to different temples.
And eating food.
Yeah.
While doing all that.
No.
Okay, so that was that live stream. It ended with a lot of conversation about food and just nonsense that we didn't need to discuss. But this evening, like an hour ago from when I'm filming this, Sunday evening, she dropped a live and it's only 16 minutes. I don't know why. I don't know if it's short because it gets cut off or it's purposeful. It's titled I Might Be Crazy, but That's Okay. I have no idea. I have no idea what this is. I didn't even like tune into this one at all in any capacity. So let's see. Okay, it started off on mute and with a dark screen, I think because of internet trouble, and now she's just greeting Beezers.
I don't have a school update right now, but probably in the near future.
Please no. Please no. The only update regarding that little girl and her schooling that you should be giving is receipts as to where the entirety of that money went. Okay? Like real life, actual, believable, true, genuine, verifiable receipts. I'm talking Western Union receipt or like a photo of the money, like a video of the money being handed. Actually, even that I wouldn't even believe. I don't even know. Like you've dug yourself so far into this mess. I don't know what is believable. But so help me God, if you put another picture, I'm going to come in rage. I'm going to do like a Cuba style rage. Okay, like not really. I would never do that. But oh my God, please don't put anything with her picture. Please, for the love of God.
Kaylee, you don't want to know. Hey, Jacqueline. Sorry about the internet, yeah. The government electric just turned on. Man, I would like a shawarma right now. I don't know why. Can I have one?
The last live stream ended with her complaining about electricity and the Wi-Fi and talking about food, and it looks like the next day she's picking up the conversation right where it fell off.
No, because my husband will never buy me one in a million years.
So she's saying that she really wants a shawarma, and which she says shawarma. She can learn how to say shawarma. Anyways, whatever. I'm kind of giving up on that already. And I guess she asked for it, and Salah told her no because she's kind of being snarky. She's saying no because my husband will never buy me one in a million years.
A million years.
Imagine being your own adult and going out and getting it on yourself.
You're beezing? Yeah, I usually post updates on my community tab for Taya when I went to visit her. What's crazy? I'm crazy, Lavisa. Crazy. Crazy for feeling so lonely. Kimberly, I've had a migraine threatening all day. Aw. Kimberly, I'm sorry for that. Chantel, when I first at BBJ, I was thinking of you today. I've never made shawarma meat. Well, I mean, you can make it with shawarma spices. Hey, Scrape, bezendectomy.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to make your own shawarma. It's not impossible. Like you can. There are like hacks to like replicate this. So shawarma is like when the meat is on a spit. I don't know if you've ever seen like the meat is like layered on a spit and it's coated in like spices and yogurt and stuff, and like as it rotates it's like cooking. it's like roasting, I guess. And so when the guy is making you a shawarma sandwich, he like usually has the pita up against it, and then he takes like a large, like kind of sword-ish looking blade, and he like slices at it. So the part of the meat that was just roasted along like the heat, it just falls into the pita. And then that reveals like new meat, which is still cooked, but it's not like tasty, hot, crispy. And so as it rotates, he keeps slicing to make sandwiches, and then that reveals the underlayer. I don't know. I feel like I'm mansplaining shawarma right now. So I'm sure everyone knows what it is. I'm just saying it would actually be logistically difficult to make at home, because the nicest part about it is that it's on a spit and it keeps rotating and roasting. And then the guy just like, I say guy because usually in a shawarma place, it's like a guy. It's not going to be a lady if you're in the Middle East.
Who wants to be normal anyway? Boring. I know. Basically, hey April. Oh shit. Should I change it? Anyways, basically, I did some things, and one thing we weren't able to, it wasn't open, so anyway, no. We can't go to Damascus on a regular basis. It's too far. It's really far. So annoying. And the traffic, it's very hectic, so it's not somewhere we love to go, like on a regular basis, especially by car. Like if we go again, we'll probably take like bus.
I need to see a vlog of that. I need to. How many seats is she taking up on the bus? Bro, buses in the Middle East are not for the faint of heart, okay? You don't know where the bus is going. You don't know where the stops are. There's no signage. Yeah. Oh my God. It's similar to, well, I don't know. I don't want to make like a blanket statement. I was in Bosnia. I don't, if anyone here has taken buses in Bosnia or like in other parts of the Balkans, it's similar to like the Middle East, which I guess makes sense. But they're like more efficient in the Balkans. They're less efficient in the, okay, it's not a thing about efficiency. It's just very much like the bus is going to go where the bus is going to go. The bus is going to stop where the bus is going to stop. And you kind of have to know. You either know and you're able to navigate with the knowledge of like how it functions, or you just don't know and you have to go with someone that lives there and like they'll figure it out. Like it's a very complicated system. It's not like in New York City where the stops are all the stops and they have clearly marked stops, and you can go in Google Maps and it tells you where it is, and there's no audio telling you where you're going to stop and all. It's not like that, okay? It's very much whatever the driver is feeling. I mean, not like entirely. There's like generally where it's going towards or where it will stop. Yeah. Yeah, no way she would do that. No way she could do that alone. I don't think I could. I mean, I could, like if there was no other option, I could take buses alone in the Middle East, but I would definitely get ripped off 100% because like it's very obvious that I'm not like a local there. Just from looking at me, one look at me, and it's very obvious I'm not a local. They can just tell. They can just tell from the way you dress, from the way you carry yourself, from the way you gesticulate or you don't. There are just like huge tells, and I would definitely, yeah, it would just I don't know. I don't want to say I would get ripped off because like that sounds like I'm talking crap about the people there, but like it would just be too easy. Like who is this like dumb idiot here alone, like who thinks she can take the bus? I'm talking about myself.
When I ate, it was a veggie burger. Yeah, it is, but not as hot as the Gulf countries. That's insane heat. It's the hottest places on Earth. It hit 52. Outside, I was there once it hit 52. I thought he only has. I was like, oh, like their video was about at the beginning of okay. Hold on a minute. I it's not. I don't know. Sitting right up front of the bathroom, and the little girl had to use the bathroom, and she didn't want to go because Julie was there. No, fertile. I don't know what you mean. I'm tired as hell. I was out all day, sweating non-stop. Just because I sweat naturally, just, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, can you imagine how she smells? Because she's like not bathing, not washing herself properly,
That's
wearing the same clothes because she's too cheap to spend $40 on abaya. Like she thinks that's expensive.
you get used to it, but you don't. I can't.
Okay, that was pretty boring. I think she stopped it because of internet issues. Yeah, she just talked about her cat and how the internet sucks and she just sounded terrible and like she hates her life. So that's that on that. We covered 3 Foodie Beauty live streams. I mean, we kind of cheated because 2 of those were interrupted because of technical difficulties. But yeah, that's all on that. If you stay till the end, thank you so much. Consider subscribing, comment, let me know what you think. Hopefully the audio is better. And thanks so much for watching. Bye!